Very much. Well, let's continue to find out more. Let's talk to the journalist Zoraiz Bangash, who is there at the scene, who actually saw these events a few hours ago. Thank you so much for being here on the programme. Why don't you start by just describing, telling our viewers what you actually saw today?
Well, it all started when former Prime Minister Imran Khan was leading the rally, and all of a sudden there were gunshots heard. And the moment we all realized, the media personnel who were there covering the event, there was a person seen with a pistol, a 9mm pistol, and the moment he fired some shots, which unfortunately landed on some of the PTI leadership and former Prime Minister Imran Khan, who was shot in the leg, and the person was apprehended by a PTI supporter who was standing next to him. And fortunately, through his actions, the damage was quite less. Right after some moments, the police officials were there. The person was arrested and was taken away. As soon Imran Khan, the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, and other people were injured on the rally on the top of his vehicle, he was evacuated to a safe location. But of course, since he was injured, he was given immediate medical attention. And now, as per reports and from his PTI leadership, other members of the party are claiming that he is in fact injured, but of course he's out of the danger right now.
Yes, those are the latest details we've heard from close aides to the former Prime Minister. You will have covered these protests, these rallies over the recent days. Tell me more about security, because he has his own security, and as an ex-Prime Minister there should also be additional security. So tell me what it has been like and what you've been seeing over these days.
Well, for quite some time, former Prime Minister Imran Khan has been demanding free and fresh elections in Pakistan, as he has clearly mentioned that the current government and the allies of the government are, according to him, are corrupt, and the outing him from his government was not right as well. So now, in fact, the former Prime Minister does get the security, but if you look at the video that we are seeing right now, which is all over the social media, the situation is that the people are so many, and since he was on the rooftop, and there have been incidences and moments when there were some security threats to former Prime Minister Imran Khan, and at the same time he claimed that he's not scared and he's gonna fight for the right of the people of Pakistan. And he always came out to people and waved them, talked to them, and there was no security in terms of any bulletproof shield or anything. And of course, since it's a huge rally, it was going through Wazirabad, and slowly former Prime Minister Imran Khan, who still is claiming that he will go to the federal capital, Islamabad. So there was security of his personnel, but of course it was not adequate enough so that he can be saved from these kinds of attacks.
We're just seeing pictures of some of the other rallies of recent days, and interesting you say that already party officials are saying that they will continue with this march to the capital. I mean, the government have promised elections into next year, but of course Imran Khan demanding an immediate snap election. But of course now, with all of what has happened today, we have new political turmoil on top of the economic turmoil within the country. That is very bleak, isn't it?
Indeed, the current political scenario in Pakistan has changed dramatically. Not only the political scenario, but of course economic. It's also hitting the country economically as well. In fact, few years back, if you go to a foreign exchange shop, the dollars were not available. And of course, since we can see the economy and the rupee depreciating every day almost. So I was talking to some people, and the main issue among the people is that the political leaders or the political parties are very much fighting with each other instead of what they have promised to provide the people. And people are claiming that, most of the people are claiming, in fact, that the governments and the opposition parties are not serious in helping out the people, working for the country, and instead they're fighting with each other. And they have completely forgot their mandate that they promised for the people, that they're going to make their lives better in every way possible, and now it's completely opposite.
Really briefly, if you would, it is going to be very important in these coming hours and days in terms of the comments that come from leadership on both sides, all sides, given what we're seeing on the streets and some of the protests.
Indeed, the protests have started in almost every major city, and of course, in front of the opposition parties as well. But of course, since the protests are gaining momentum, and Khan, as mentioned earlier, that he's not going to sit back, he's going to move forward. And the ultimate date that he gave that he's going to land to Islamabad was November of 11th. So now they have to really reconcile and think what is actually going to happen, whether it's going to be safe for the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, because right now, if you see this on the social media, the situation is getting more and more dangerous. The government and its allies are blaming the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf political party, but at the same
Yep.
time, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is blaming the current government and its allies.
Well, there we'll leave it for now. Thank you so much for joining us and just describing what you saw a little earlier in the day. Do stay with us here.